Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm a part of another amazing collab. This is actually a birthday collab. It's for MARYKE Harms. She's here on YouTube. I first met her on Sugared Eclipse's lives and she started her channel. So yes, please go check her out. She's absolutely amazing. She does absolutely beautiful nails. Her voice is so beautiful, calm, and soothing. She's just absolutely amazing. So the theme for her birthday collab is our favorite movie. And yes, happy birthday, MARYKE. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for asking me to join the collab. I love collabs. So yes, as you can see here, one of my favorite movies is Twilight. I love Twilight. I've read all the books. I even got my daughter into the movies. I don't know. I just love like fantasy stories, things like that. I do. Even though I'm 44, I absolutely love it. I got these beautiful water decals from Just Nikki. So yes, we're going to be using the water decals. I'm going to use this chess board pattern here. I'm going to attempt to do a 3D chess piece because that's what the cover of the Breaking Dawn book has, so I decided to try and do that, which it's kind of a fail. So but first I'm going in with my peel off base coat, and I'm going to do one coat and then I do cure for 60 seconds. Yes, the first time I saw Twilight was actually in Mexico. My husband was in Mexico for 3 years. That's a long story, but I used to go visit him every weekend or every other weekend. Okay, here I'm just showing, I did order this beautiful bracelet from Just Nikki. Every time I order, I have to order a bracelet, and look how beautiful for spring. So yes, I do have my red one on. I absolutely love her bracelets. So I'm just going to be showing one tip here. I'm using the Apres. This is the HEMA-free, you know, to put your tips on. And I'm just going to flash cure, and then I do cure the whole hand for 60 seconds. So yes, like I was saying, I first saw this movie, the first Twilight in Mexico was actually on TV. And I just fell in love with the movie, and right away I got the books and I started reading all the books. So when I'd go visit him, I would read the books because I worked, you know, during the week, and so I'd go see him on the weekends. With the kids, and he would take them to the park. I mean, of course I would go too, but there's sometimes where he's like, you know, just have your little time to yourself. So I would stay at his apartment and just read the books, and I went through those books so fast. Like, I don't know, I just absolutely love the love story. It's just, like I said, I like fantasy stuff, vampires, all that stuff. Like, I don't know, I just love the movie. And like I said, now my daughter, some weekends she'll want to watch, you know, like binge watch them all and stuff. So yeah, I just really, really like the movie. So for all the nails, we're going to go in with bold white. This is from Madam Glam. This is the whitest white, like it's the bold white, and it's just absolutely, look how bright it is. So I did one coat, and yeah, one coat is all you need. And then I did cure for 60 seconds. So yes, look how beautiful. This white is just gorgeous. So I do use Zulay's transfer foil gel to adhere my water decals. So I'm not going to be showing every time I put a water decal. I'm going to show this one because, I mean, it's the same thing. We're going to cut out the decal. And then I do put the, I think I show, I was just making sure it fit and everything. So I am going to apply a coat of the foil gel, and then I do cure for 2 minutes. But yes, like I said, I went through those books so fast. I enjoyed the books, and I actually have the new book that the author came out with. It's Midnight Sun. It's like Edward's perspective, I guess, of the story. And so I've had that book for a while now, and I have not read it yet. I need to find time to read it. It's a very thick book, but I want to see his, you know, how that story is, you know, from his Edward's point of view and all that. So what I did was just put the water decal in the water for a few seconds, and then I'm going to try to line it up as best as I could. I'm not good at lining things up. even stickers and stuff, sometimes I have a hard time with. And see, I didn't line it up perfectly, so I did have a little space on the side, but it was fine. You're going to see I'm going to fix that. So I'm going to list everyone down below who is in the collab. Please make sure to check them out. So in the collab, we have Mama L's Nails, Nails by Vitalugo, Brit Brat Nailed It, me, and of course MARYKE. So please check them out. We don't have any specific time that we're posting our videos, just throughout the day today. So with this decal, it kind of had like a bluish tint to me, so I decided to use this color. I think it's Scorpio Season from Madam Glam. I'm just going to go around and fill in the white, where you can see the white there. Actually, I just go around pretty much the whole nail so it looks, you know, kind of even. But yes, please make sure you check everybody out. Today, I'm doing this voiceover on Thursday, the 20th, but we're posting our videos Sunday, the 23rd. I am on my way to Utah today. It's about a 9-hour drive. Sometimes it takes like 10, just depends how much we stop. So yes, I will be driving all day, but like I mentioned in another video, I will definitely, once we get settled in, I will definitely be catching up on everyone's videos today, so forgive me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to be driving. I'm the one that drives. I like to drive. So, so I'll be driving, but I'll be definitely catching up with everybody's videos. So now I'm going to go in and I just wanted to add some type of sparkle. So I'm using Shine and Thrive from Madam Glam. It's a glitter. It's a silver glitter. It's not too bright. I didn't want something too bright. Just something with a subtle glitter. So I'm going to be outlining the whole nail with this glitter. But yes, I am finally feeling like myself again. I'm so excited. I hate being sick. It was the worst. I know a lot of people are experiencing whatever this flu virus, cold, I don't know. I think it was, well, the doctor said, yeah, my symptoms, it was a flu, and then I got bronchitis. I still get a little, like, I have to clear my throat a lot and stuff, but yeah, I feel so much better. So yes, we're going to be stamping. I just want to stamp some little 4-pointed stars on the decal. Like I said, I just wanted to add a little something else. I'm just going to show 2 stamps, I think, because it's the same thing. And I do add a tiny little moon I had on another stamping plate also on there. Everything's so repetitive. I didn't want to keep showing the same thing, you know, over and over. You guys have seen me stamp hundreds of times. But yes, I just love how it came out with the moon and the little star. So now we're going to apply the glossy top coat. This is from Ball Pit, and I love this top coat. It is amazing. And you can see the paper has a little bit of like an iridescent shine. Oh, I just love it. So I wanted to do something. I wasn't gonna put decals on every nail. I wanted to do something different. So I was just kind of looking like Twilight on the internet. And of course, the movie takes place in Forks. So I decided to do I just want to stamp some trees, and then I just want to put forks going down the nail. Now, after I finished this, took all the pictures and all that, I was like, I should have done the nail with that blue, like the whole nail, and then did forks in the white, and then did the trees, because I don't know, I think the white nail with like the decals and all that, I think it just, I don't know, it looked too plain, and yeah, I wish I would have done it the dark blue, but you know what, that's how, you know, I don't know, usually I plan out my sets. I actually didn't totally plan everything out. I got the decals yesterday, which was Wednesday, so I was like, I gotta get this done because I'm leaving Sunday. But yeah, now I wish I would have done the blue background and did the forks in the white, but I mean, it is what it is. I still like the set. I mean, yeah, my kids were like, oh my god, that's so cool, you know, to have the characters on your nails. Now, I didn't like the way the R and the K were lined up. They were kind of uneven. So then I carefully went in with some acetone and removed those two letters. And then I'm going to restamp them again. All right, so this is where I'm going to attempt to do this chest piece here. I've only worked with carving gels one other time. It was for the food collab. I did the Chick-fil-A nails, and that was easy though. I did a waffle fry, which basically is a square with the little squares in it. And then I did like a piece of chicken, which was super easy. So yeah, I'm using parchment paper. I just thought that'd be better so it doesn't stick to anything. Because last time I did it on my palette, when I did the food collab, and oh my god, I had to scrape it off. It like cured to the palette. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use the parchment paper. So this is the first one I tried to do, and I did it way too big. I had a glove on. I'm like, dude, it was you'll see in the next clip, it was way too long. I didn't measure it before I put the glove on. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do this chest piece. I'm just not good at art things like drawing, sculpting, all that, like Play-Doh, all that. I was never good at like sculpting things, but I was like, you know what, I want to start trying because I see everybody doing it and it looks so fun. And so yeah, we're gonna so yeah, this is the one I did, and it was I thought it was way too big. I still wanted to see some of the checker, you know, board in the back, their chessboard. So I went and made it a little bit smaller. And I'm using these silicone tools I got in the Maniology box. I think it was last month. In last month's box. Or maybe even January. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But they have all different ones. So that was cool. It came in handy. And yeah, I'm just using some alcohol to help smooth it. And yeah, I tried. I'm not like a perfectionist. I'm not like where I have to have everything absolutely perfect. I'm like, you know what, I tried. I'm not the type that's going to spend hours and hours on like one thing. I have patience. I really do. I'm a very patient person. But when it comes to stuff like this, I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to spend hours and hours. If it looks kind of decent, then whatever. I don't know. That's just how I am. So I'm going to go ahead and put the tiny little ball on the top. Of course, it did not look like the way it should, but for me, I was like, you know what? I didn't have any chest pieces. I was even going to stamp. I don't have any chest stamping plates. I looked on Maniology and they have one. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have thought of doing that. I just wanted to try to sculpt. So I was like, you know what? I tried, and I probably will try to do other things. Like I said, I see people do it and it looks so fun. So I cured it for about, I think like 2 or 3 minutes. I just want to make sure it was really cured. And then I'm going in, I'm just going to file some of the little edges that were kind of rough and had little pieces, you know, sticking out and stuff. So I'm just going to be doing that. But Aaron was sitting at the table. He was reading while I was doing this part for his homework. He has to read for 20 minutes. And I kept showing him, like, you know, oh, look at it. And he thought it was cool. And he was like, oh, I want to try that. So one day he wants to try to sculpt something. So I was like, no, you got homework to do right now. But yeah, he was reading. And then, yeah, I just kept showing him. And he was like, yeah, that's cool, you know. And then I do take my hand file just to file the rest. Just to get it as smooth as I could. So I'm going to go in and top coat, and then I don't think I show it, but at the end you'll notice it has that silver glitter that I used to outline the nails. It has it on the little ball part and then on the bottom of the chest piece. I just wanted to add a little glitter in there. So now we're going to stamp the checkerboard design or chessboard. Yeah, I had a little bit of black there. I don't know, something smeared. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, so we're just going to stamp the checkerboard pattern. And then we're going to go in and add the rest. Yeah, this part I was like, it did not, I could tell it didn't, when I scraped it, I kind of went to the side and it didn't drag down, you know, all the way. So I had to go in and do it again. And then I try to line it up the best I could to the rest of, you know, the pattern so it didn't look weird. And then I had some spots that didn't stamp on the side, so I just went in what was left on the stamper and just filled in those squares. So I did already apply the decal. I'm just going around. I should have cut it a little bit more before I put it on, but it's fine. I just went around with my scissors and just cut a little bit. And then I do take a file just to file around. And then I do take the silicone tool and smooth all the way around again. And so I did just put the chest piece on, and then I did put Jacob on the ring finger. Like I said, it's all repetitive, so I didn't want to show every single thing. And I did outline the nails in that glitter. Happy birthday, MARYKE. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Thank you so much for inviting me to this collab. I can't wait to see what everyone's favorite movie is and what they create. Yes, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.